Hi everyone, this is the creamy mushroom risotto rice. First I'm going to start by chopping an onion. I'm going to be chopping up all the ingredients really finely so they blend in with the rice. I'm now adding some olive oil to the pan. I use these chestnut mushrooms for my risotto. I'm going to be chopping them very finely as well. First I'm going to chop this normally, and then I'll show you another way of breaking them down really easily to fine small little cubes. This is kind of like a meaty substitute part of the dish, and that's the protein as well. Some people use mushrooms as their protein. I'm using cubes of garlic. This is how I'm going to break up the other mushrooms, just to show you how I do it. If I want to do it for quickness, I just crush them up like that in my hands, and they go like small bits of mushroom. It's a bit like little small chunks of chicken, but they're not, obviously they're not chicken, but it's kind of that equivalent if you was making like a chicken curry or something, or a chicken stir fry, like small tiny little slices of mushroom. And it goes really well in the rice as well. Sauteing the onions and the garlic now, just give that a stir. Cook that for a little while till it's a little bit tiny browned off. Then I'm going to add my mushrooms, stir that in until they're a little bit cooked down. You can add more oil or a tiny bit of water sometimes I like, so it's not too oily. I'm adding the risotto rice now, so I've added a little bit of water to start with, but usually I'll be adding stock at this point. But just so that I can add my first part of the rice, I'm going to put some water in there. You'll notice throughout that I'm going to be adding small amounts of stock, vegetable stock, to my rice in just small amounts, and just leaving it to simmer for a little while until that's cooked, so it's gone a little bit goldeny and translucent. I'm now chopping my cherry tomatoes. This is a nice little addition to this dish. I've made this risotto rice before, but not for quite a while now, so I do remember a lot of the recipe. Lucky that hasn't slipped out of my mind. I remember a lot of how to make these dishes. I'm adding more stock as I go along, and I keep stirring. I never leave the pan, I just keep stirring it and just adding more and more, because you'll notice that it will just dry out, then you'll just have to keep adding more. I'm going to add some nutritional yeast with vitamin B12. This is a good nutritional boost in there. That also contains protein as well, so you've got your mushrooms and your vitamin B12 and your protein from the nutritional yeast. I'm cutting half a bunch of chives. I'm going to be using some of them in the pan, and the rest will be used for garnish. Still adding my stock and continuing to stir. Then I'm going to add my thyme to the mix. Last time I didn't use thyme. This is something that I'm experimenting on, so I thought it would make it quite nice and tasty. I was thinking of it being more creamy, and then adding some chives to the mix would be really nice. keep on stirring and keep on simmering. Really is simple and it's easy to make, and the veg stock in this rice makes it such a nice flavour. And obviously adding a bit of the thyme as well, it's going to really complement that dish. Now I'm ready to serve this beautiful risotto mushroom creamy rice, and it really does taste lush. You have to try this at some point. It's one of my earlier dishes that I used to do quite a while ago, but I've not done it for a while. But I just suddenly got this urge to make some more. I really do like this. You have to try it. It's so nice. So much flavours in there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. If you're watching YouTube, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Like and share, I'd much appreciate it. If you're watching this on Facebook, please could you pop over to my YouTube channel and subscribe and like. I'd much appreciate that as well. Any help would be much appreciated. I decided to make this channel a while ago because I did hear quite a lot of people saying that they're not sure what to eat as a vegan, or they get bored of their food. So that gave me the idea to run a recipe group and channel. So thank you for watching, everybody.